What if the greatest danger in your life is something you can't see? What if the stress that drains you, the sudden conflicts, the unexplained sadness, the silent jealousy around you are not random at all? And what if, hidden within just 5 verses of the Quran, lies a protection so powerful that even the Prophet them never went to sleep without it? Why did Allah reveal this surah at a moment of real danger? How did it break a spell placed on the Prophet ﷺ himself? And what secrets does it carry that could change how you protect your life forever? This is not just a surah. This is your shield. To understand Surah Al-Falaq, we must travel back to Medina, at a time when Islam was rising and its enemies were growing desperate. They had tried mockery, they had tried war, they had tried assassination. Now they turned to something darker. A man named Labid ibn al-Asam performed magic against the Prophet ﷺ. He tied 11 knots, infused them with spells, and hid them deep inside a well. And then, something strange began. The Prophet ﷺ would feel confusion in daily matters, imagining things that had not happened. Not revelation, never revelation, but ordinary human perception was affected. This was not weakness, this was a test. And then, the heavens responded. On a night unlike any other, Angel Gabriel descended. He brought 2 surahs, Surah Al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas. Together, they were called Al-Mu'awwidhatayn, the 2 protectors. The companions retrieved the cursed object, and as each verse was recited, 1 knot untied, until all 11 knots were undone, and the Prophet ﷺ stood up as if chains had been removed from him. This was not theory. This was divine intervention in real time. This is not a suggestion, it is a command from Allah. You are being told, speak, declare, activate protection. Faith is not passive. Protection requires intention. Refuge means running urgently to safety. And Al-Falaq? It is the dawn. The moment darkness is split open by light. Allah says elsewhere, He is the cleaver of the dawn. Every morning, Allah proves something. Darkness never wins. So when you say this verse, you are calling upon the one who breaks darkness itself. This is total coverage. Everything that exists, good or harmful, is under Allah's control. Illness, harmful people, hidden forces, unexpected disasters. But notice the precision, not from creation itself, but from the evil within it. Because everything Allah creates has purpose, but humans and jinn can misuse it. Night is not just time, it is vulnerability. Fear increases, protection decreases. Hidden dangers emerge. The Prophet ﷺ even warned, gather your children at night, for shayateen spread at that time. But this also refers to inner darkness, depression, sin, doubt, spiritual emptiness. This surah protects both your world and your heart. This is direct. This is magic, seher. And the Quran confirms it. They learned what harms them and does not benefit them. Magic is real, but here's the truth many forget. It has no power without Allah's permission. The knots are symbols. The real danger is the unseen forces behind them. And Surah Al-Falaq, it cuts through all of it. This is the most dangerous of all, because it's everywhere. Envy is not just dislike, it is wanting someone to lose their blessing. And the Prophet ﷺ warned, envy consumes good deeds like fire consumes wood. Even worse, it can become the evil eye. The evil eye is real. It can come from friends, family, even people who love you. That's why this verse is last. Because envy is the most common attack you face daily. The Prophet ﷺ used to recite Surah Al-Ikhlas, Surah Al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas. Every night, he would blow into his hands and wipe his body. He also recited them 3 times every morning and evening. And he said, they are sufficient for you against everything. Everything. In today's world, not everyone wishing you well actually is. Not every problem has a visible cause. Not every attack is physical. Surah Al-Falaq teaches you, be aware of danger, but don't live in fear. Turn to Allah with certainty, because protection is not in paranoia, it is in connection. Surah Al-Falaq is not about fear, it is about control. You are being taught, yes, evil exists, yes, harm is real, but none of it is greater than the one who controls the dawn. Every time you recite it, you are declaring, I know the darkness is there, but I also know who breaks it. If the Prophet ﷺ, who was protected by Allah, still recited this surah every night, what about us? We walk through a world filled with unseen dangers, silent envy, hidden struggles, and yet we've been given a weapon so simple, a child can memorize it, but so powerful, it untied knots of magic placed on the greatest man who ever lived. So tonight, before you sleep, don't just recite Surah Al-Falaq. Feel it. Because within those 5 verses is a protection that has never failed and never will. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Assalamu alaikum.